Hey guys, welcome back to another StarCraft 2 cast. I'm Sober Ninja. This game I will be bringing you another Terran versus Terran. This time it will be the Teal Terran Jimpo, and his opponent is going to be the Red Terran inuh. And this is going to be on Xel'Naga Caverns. Yeah, this is Xel'Naga Caverns. I had to think for a second. I don't know why. But looks like maybe this, I don't know. But after the drop, maybe they've been playing a couple games against each other. I'm not sure what this is from exactly, but maybe in the last game inuh got dropped on by Jimpo and it was really bad. I don't know. So I guess we'll just have to see. I might look into that, see if the other games are good, if there are any more, and maybe cast those as well. So on a side note, today is my birthday, so that's always fun. Turning 21. And gonna have some people over, eat some steak, hang out by the pool, do all the good stuff, maybe smoke some cigars. Roommate won't wake up for some reason. Get up! It's 1. Yeah, he's lazy, but he was up late, I guess, so that's okay. We'll leave him alone for now. So hopefully this is good. I don't think this game was rated at all of the website that I found it on, so could be good or bad. And I've been having technical difficulties this morning, which have kind of been pissing me off because I keep casting games and then my mic is not picking up my voice properly, and my voice shows up as like complete static. So I could be posting games of just me with static voice and let you guys watch what I'm seeing, which wouldn't be very entertaining. We do have the scouts now going out for both players, and only one barracks apiece, which is pretty standard. No kind of crazy 2-axe rush from either player, any proxies or anything like that. Both gases are down, and the orbital commands are coming up. Same timing for both players. Should probably open the production tab to watch that. And looks like this SCV is coming down here. Maybe build a tech structure. Just a supply depot. We'll get a little bit of vision of his own base just to make sure there are no drops coming in later in the game. And this Marine is going to push this SCV out, as well as this Marine pushing Jimpo's SCV out. So both of them are going to be forced to retreat. The Marine actually coming out, maybe going to take that Xel'Naga tower for just a little bit. I don't think he will try to put any early pressure on, seeing as how in TBT that first Marine is not, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, you can't really do much about it. You only got one Marine, but we do actually have a factory coming down for Jimpo and nothing coming down so far for inuh. So we could see maybe an early expansion, getting 300 mineral. No, he's got 200, so he's getting another Marine. But he does have quite a few minerals, not getting any buildings. The second gas is almost completed for Jimpo, so going to see some sort of maybe mech play this game. And there are now 400 minerals out, and there is a expansion going to be coming down in just a couple of seconds for inuh. And it looks like, I don't know if Jimpo has not obviously spotted this yet, seeing as how it just happened, but he should try to scout in a little bit just to make sure that is not or is there, just to decide if he wants to put early pressure on or expand himself. And we do actually have a starport coming down, so could be seeing some sort of early drops, maybe some Banshee play, not sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm done speculating, I guess, because I never know what's going to happen. Looks like maybe these SCVs got in a little bit of a scrimmage here. I think they were drilling away at each other for a couple seconds, but this SCV from inuh is going to be coming in, as well as this Hellion, and he is going to run on past that Marine, and he has now spotted the command center. Sorry about whoever is just yelling, because my girlfriend decided to play Black Ops and she yells when she plays, so sorry about that. Looks like we actually do have a Banshee coming down now, so no cloak is on the way, and I'm not sure how effective one Banshee will be. This, I guess, not late in the game, but it's not a rushed Banshee by any means, and especially against a Terran player, Marines are very good. Against those Banshees, we actually have 2 reactors coming down, so pretty Marine heavy it looks like it's going to be from inuh. He is throwing down his engineering base, so could see some sort of, obviously, ground weapons upgrades, maybe even some missile turrets if he is scared of any sort of Banshee. I don't know if he has scanned yet. If we do look at his view, he actually has scanned, so he did throw down that engineering bay in response to possible Banshees coming out across the field. So this Banshee will be making his way over, but I don't think he will be able to do much, seeing as how Inuh knows it's coming, so he should be prepared. Maybe throw a couple missile turrets down at some point in the next 20 seconds. He should be throwing them down. Looks like he is going to be throwing them down right now. So by the time this Banshee gets here, it won't be able to do much of anything. I don't think the expansion is now completed for Inuh. More units down there and a mule, so no gases yet, still only on that one gas. So it looks like he will be sticking extremely marine heavy in this game, because he really doesn't have the resources. I mean, he could start pumping out a couple Marauders, and this Banshee is going to make its way down. Looks like it took a couple hits maybe from this missile turret, but it did get one kill. The Marines are going to be able to move in position to repel that, and this SCV is hanging out trying to see the expansion timing of Jimpo, which the expansion is now halfway completed. There is actually a Raven out now, so I'm not sure what he's going to do with that. Maybe scared for himself of Banshees coming out, since in TVT it is pretty standard to get a Banshee against your opponent. You will see a lot of times the Banshees heading out at the exact same time and even passing each other occasionally to go do their harass, and basically usually gets denied getting a few free shots off from that missile turret. So not enough room on the side of this map for this Banshee stimming up to try and take out this Banshee, so not going to get it. And there is no starport, so that each stim that Inuh was forced to use is hurting his army. And he didn't stim all of them, just some of them, which was good on his part. But this SCV does need to get taken out. Is going to see the command center. It is going to land, and the SCVs are making their way over in a little bit of an SCV train to start dropping off minerals at this command center. So we are seeing medevacs now coming out, as well as just Marines. So I'm not sure exactly what Jimpo is going to do. We probably will see some siege tanks, would be my guess. As long as he realizes that there are so many Marines on the field, he should realize that he needs to get some siege tanks out. Siege tanks in good positioning against Marines are completely devastating. We do have actually a tech lab now going down for this factory, so we will be seeing siege tanks. Or, I mean, unless he wants to stick with those couple Hellions he had in the beginning and just get Infernal Pre-Igniter, which I don't think would be the most advisable. Or Thors, I guess. He could go for straight Thors, but I'm guessing it will get some siege tanks. Taking out these destructible rocks, and it looks like Inuh may run in here. He's actually backing out. He does have combat shields and +1 weapons completed, where Jimpo has no +1 and no combat. Actually, combat shield just finished, so the only disadvantage he has is that +1, but he does have medevacs in the air, which will be healing his units in that battle. So it looks like it is pretty even at this point. If we look at the army size, it is 85 to 83, so Jimpo is a couple supply ahead, and I'm not sure what Inuh's going to do. Just sticking with these Marines, looks like he is going to start getting some medevacs now, though. Getting this third, maybe looking to take his gold at some point. And 2 more factories coming down with tech lab. Well, one has a tech lab, the other one isn't done building. We do have now siege tanks coming out, and siege tech is already actually on the way. It's actually at this one. Okay, I was gonna say, is it already done? There's no way, it didn't show up over here, so I was a little confused. But oh, excuse me. Looks like siege tank heavy there's gonna be heavy siege tank play in this game. And against this many, this is a lot of Marines, but at the same time, Marines are not good against siege tanks. Looks like he will be trying to secure his gold, and having that in orbital command instead of a planetary fortress, I'm not sure how well that will work out for him. I guess he would lose it if it was a planetary fortress anyways, as long as there were siege tanks out of range attacking it. So there's quite a few Marines, only 2 medevacs, so he may be moving in. There could be an engagement here. Scan going down. Siege tech is almost completed. He needs this to finish, or he will be at an extreme disadvantage, getting some free shots off there. But stimming back at him. Siege tech is completed. If you will morph these into siege tanks, here they go. They are going to siege mode, and they will start blasting away, trying to take out the siege tanks at the last second, but those siege tanks doing so much damage there. Looks like he will stim up and attack and get the rest of these medevacs, at least 2 of them. The third one will escape over this dead space area, but at the same time, the gold is now completed, and I think that Inuh is sticking with only Marines here. If he doesn't get any sort of other tech out and stays on this tier 1 Marine medevac, he will be in a lot of trouble, because there are now 5 siege tanks out for Jimpo and 3 more are on the way. as well as more medevacs and Marines. So Jimpo does have the tech advantage. There is a drop going on now, but there is 3 Marines in position to deal with that, taking out these units as they're dropping a siege tank in here as well. And it looks like that Inuh just had a complete fail of a drop in the base of Jimpo. Jimpo having good reaction time there too. He only had 3 Marines in a siege tank, but how quickly he got the rest of his units up there by loading them up and dropping them off is just amazing to me. That kind of APM is just crazy. How they can multitask that well. There are now, what is that, 7 siege tanks out with no upgrades. Looks like there are none on the way either, but we do have +2 weapons for Inuh coming out. These siege tanks doing massive damage, having 4 of them sieged up. 3 are going to start leapfrogging forward, it looks like, to take out this orbital command at the gold. Siege tank might be overextending himself here, could get sniped, but it looks like this other one is in range, and these Marines are going to get pushed back once again. So great leapfrogging from Jimpo with these siege tanks, leaving this one all the way back here just in case he needs to fall back. And it looks like this command center, or orbital command, is going to be forced to run away. Doesn't want to lose that, because this at this point in the game, orbital commands are actually worth 550 minerals instead of 400, since you have to pay that extra money to morph them into that orbital. And it looks like he is going to be building a command center over here, but it looks like this Marine took out the SCV and is going to be working on killing that command center all by himself. There are quite a few siege tanks now, though. Scans going down. Don't know which player is scanning, but looks like Inuh is going to stim and run in here, take mass amounts of damage from all these siege tanks. So many siege tanks back here doing so much damage. 10 kills, 12 kills. Man, this is just a tech war, it looks like, against Inuh, and Inuh does not have the time to tech up. Even Marauders would be helpful at this point, trying to stim them up and get them in there to do damage against those siege tanks. These armored units are just destroying his Marine line. He doesn't have anything left now, not enough reinforcing units. He has so many barracks, but just not enough time to make enough units. The siege tanks can kill these Marines too quickly. Looks like running after these medevacs, they will get away for just a second longer. Looks like they all might actually get away. Scans going down, and Jimpo is now going to start assaulting the natural expansion of Inuh. I don't know what else he can do. The siege tanks blasting away. The SCVs are probably going to get pulled off the line here in any second to try to pull this off, but I don't think he will have anything. And here we go, the siege tanks coming in with those SCVs, and massive damage going down on those SCVs at the last second there, taking out all of them. All these siege tanks firing, getting so many kills. Actually, these ones in the front don't have like any kills. There we go. There's the guys in the back. They were getting all the kills. 12, 13, 12. It looks like he's taking the 3rd base of Jimpo at the very end there, with nowhere else to expand. And this one as well. So great play from Jimpo, getting that tech instead of that fast expansion and punishing Inuh for staying on Marines for too long. So great game. If you guys did enjoy this, please subscribe. It is my birthday, so that would be sweet to subscribe as a birthday present to myself, Sober Ninja. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys at the next cast. Thanks for watching.